Now, it's none of my beeswax what you drank, snorted, smoked, or stole that got you locked in here with me this morning. That's between you and your parole officer. But the great state of Texas has determined that your participation today will count toward your community service. Woo. I'm Big Ethel Satterwhite, LVN, and this here is a pilot program put on by our very own county and forced upon us by the brain-trusted Austin. It's built on the paper-thin notion that better nutrition leads to better health, which somehow leads to better choices. And I'll believe that if you will. Now, thank you for foregoing your normal breathalyzer and urine tests for blood glucose monitoring and blood pressure checks. And after reviewing those numbers, I feel it's best that we dive headfirst into today's lesson before some of y'all start stroking out. Now, if two of your favorite food groups are pork rinds and Dr. Pepper, you are making bad choices. And just like you can choose to stop stealing your grandma's Social Security check, you can choose to stop shoveling down greasy slop. You cannot be alert and all the ball if all you've had for breakfast are a cigarette, a beer, and a bear claw. Now, heck, chock full of all that junk like that, who wouldn't want to run out and rob the nearest 7-Eleven? And there you have the debatable connection between good nutrition or poor nutrition and a life of crime. So, if you never want to be locked and post bail again, remember these 4 words. More cabbage, less cookie. Now you take this cabbage. It is chock full of fiber, vitamin C and K, B6, the only drawback being that it can give you enough gas to power the electricity of a small subdivision in the greater Houston area. Now, you take this cookie. It's a double caramel chocolate chip that I made for my husband, OC. Not that he would notice. He's retired and all he does is sit in his bark lounger and stare at the TV all day, which makes it real easy to forget your wedding anniversary 5 years in a row. But I digress. Now, you take this cookie, which, dang, that cookie smells great. But it doesn't have many usable. Oh, y'all, that's about the best thing I ever put in my head. Which is why you should always choose the cabbage. Y'all, what moron wouldn't choose the cookie? Now, if you promise not to tell the sheriff, I got a Tupperware full of these caramel beauties out in the back of my cutlass. So, good luck. Via con Dios. Class dismissed.
And yes, I am leaving you yet another message. Where the hell is my food order? I got a cafe full of truckers, rangers, and senior citizens, and I ain't got nothing left to feed them but saltines and 20 nothing. What could you possibly know about men? Oh, Reuben. Looks like there's one thing you know about men, but what are you doing in my storage room, Lark?
Actually, it's Larkin, but back home in Oregon, I'm just Lark. I'm seeing the country before the baby's born, or was until I ran out of gas. I saw your back door open with that big welcome mat, so I said to myself, it's a sign. I'm really sensitive to signs, and I thought I could use your bathroom, but it was occupied, and I guess I just fell asleep. And judging by the look on your face, it's probably a sign I should go.
Oh, I may regret this, but do you have anyone?
I did. You know how some guys refuse to read the instructions for anything because they just know they can do it themselves? That was my husband, Jason. Turns out, it's a terrible quality to have, especially in a first-time skydiver. And now, I'm the widow Barkin.
Oh, hon, how awful is... Wait, your name's Larkin Barkin? Is there anything I can do, besides urging you to change your name immediately?
Yes, the truth is, I really need a job, and you were just saying on the phone how you're short-handed, and don't you see? It's a sign! And this place smells so good, like a big, warm hug.
Well, that's because everything we dish up here is comfort food, which means it's F-R-I-E-D. Here at the Buffeteria, our motto is, the higher the cholesterol, the closer to God.
Oh, please give me a chance. You won't be sorry. I'm not due for over a month, and I'm tough.
Tough, huh? Well, this is Hoyt, and I guarantee he's calling with more delays and excuses. If you can get this man and my order here pronto, you've got yourself a job.
I'm on it. Hoyt, this is Lark, and listen here, mister. Georgia Dean needs you to get here with her food order immediately so she can, kiss. That's right, kiss both those cute cheeks of yours the minute you walk through the back door. Got it? Bye. He'll be here in 5.
I am a woman of my word. Larkin Barkin, you're hired.
When I saw that welcome mat, I knew something good would happen. I told you, it's a sign.
Well, just know it's hard work, and I know what I'm talking about. I've been at it a long time.
But you're not thinking of giving it up, are you?
Oh, darling, I could easily retire and live off my savings, but what I do the week after that, I have no idea.
Baby Crumbler, I'm at the end of my rope.
Well, hi there, Mrs. Sloggy. Ain't it a pretty day? Won't you pull you up a seat and rest your bones?
I'm not gonna sit on some lard bucket like some kind of dimwit. You told me you were gonna haul off that busted down stove, but I still see it behind that fire trap you call a shed.
I know I said I would, and I'm gonna, but, well, there's a mama possum moved her babies into the thing, and Georgia Dean says that ain't nobody touching that Kenmore till them little possums has grown up and moved into their own appliances.
Over the years, I have watched you crumplers drag in 3 more trashy trailers and park them right in my line of vision. Suffered through your constant trash burning, the illuminated life-size manger scene that you keep up year-round, and your weekly everything's under a quarter yard sale. I am sick of living near you.
Well, we try to be good neighbors. Always offering to burn your trash with ours. Always inviting you to come with us to the monster truck rallies. And I even put 100-watt bulbs in Mary and Joseph just so you could enjoy them on sleepless summer nights. Whatever do seem to make you happy.
Because you're a no-account bunch. And you just proved it again by putting that twin bed up on you and your mama's double wide.
Yeah, well, I did that because I got all these unsightly tan lines. But up there you can get even coverage. Nobody can see you naked.
I can see you. And I don't want to see you. Especially through my kitchen window. This morning, I almost gagged on my old brand.
Well, maybe regularity is the key to your anger management.
Maybe I wouldn't have to manage my anger if some people could manage their stupidity.
Yeah, I know. Those kind of folks get to me too. You know, it's like when you're dead, you don't really know you're dead. Maybe it's the same thing when you're stupid.
Well, I won't argue with the expert. What ungodly mess are you about to make out here now?
Well, I stopped off at Cousin Belita's End of Time Survival Depot, and she gave me 40% off these plans to dig an underground shelter. I'm just trying to figure out where I can put it.
What? Get away from me? What are you doing with that?
Well, I figured I'd make it big enough for all of us. Of course, we'd have to keep you and Georgia Dean at opposite ends of the bunker. Now, what's the sense in saving your life if you both wind up killing each other?
What makes you think I would crawl into a hole with you people? I'm not going to get stuck with you in some survival pit. I'd rather die first.
Cousin Belita says without a shelter, you most likely will.
Belita's nuts. And frankly, I'm beginning to wonder if all you crumplers suffer from mental illness.
Well, ain't nobody complained so far.
Listen, your daddy bought this land for pasture. And when he died, your mama moved trailers on it. I cursed the day I sold it to him.
Now, deep down inside, you know you don't mean that. Well, without our little trailer park, you'd be stuck way out here all on your lonesome.
It's only a quarter mile from town. I built this house so my wife could look out her window on nothing but rolling hills and Texas sky. I'm glad she didn't live to see what the mess you made of it. This junkyard on wheels of yours is an eyesore and an insult. I am done with you people. Mark my words, baby crumpler, things are about to change around here.
Whatever you say, Mr. Sloggett, but you better get up and eat your breakfast early in the morning because his mama's turning on the tanning bed.
Woohoo! I'm free! Pick up, pick up.
You got Caprice now. Where's the party?
Mama, you're not going to believe what just happened to me. It's something I always wanted to... Wait. Do I hear the distinct sound of bar glasses clinking together? Are you down with that seedy honky-tonk already?
No, I'm at a prayer meeting. What do you think, Jovita? And the Stagger Inn is not seedy. It's a fine establishment, and if you weren't so uppity, you might be welcome down here to knock back a few. Woo.
And how many have you knocked back this afternoon?
I'll have you know I haven't had a single drink today. And when did you become such a nag?
Oh, don't start in on that again. Listen, I'm calling because I got some exciting news.
We'll take a number, so do I. You see,
Ricky Lawn Magnum come in for a quick pick-me-up. And the glow from the Lone Star beer clock was shining just right on my delicate facial features. Ricky Lawn come over and he said he wanted me to be in a commercial for his mattress store. Ricky Lawn's gonna make me the star I was meant to be.
Mama, you are hallucinating. Get out of that bar now and go across the street to Tubby Gunnels and ask him to take you home on his lawnmower again.
Are you making another futile attempt to run my life, or do you want to hear about my finally becoming a big television star?
I'm trying to tell you I'm making a change in my life.
Well, I'm really glad about that, but I think it's only going to pale compared to my finally becoming a legend.
Could you stop talking about yourself for 1 minute and listen? This morning I was accidentally included in on an email from Mayor Pudney, and he announced Lomax Tanner as the city manager. That job should have been mine. Mama, I have hit the glass ceiling in the government of Tougaloo, Texas.
Millard Cryer, you are not taking my place in the darts tournament. My daughter is having another crisis, and I swear I think this time she's going over the edge. Okay, I'm back.
I am 48 years old with a checkered matrimonial past, and the chances of me doing anything exciting in my life are drying up faster than the beer I can almost smell on your lips from here.
Millard, I am warning you. If you don't let me take care of my motherly duties, I will nail you with my next dart, and your wife will have to do without for a month. Okay, I'm here for you, Shug, but could you just speed this up a little bit so we can get it over with?
Well, before you go on and do more important things, I just want to let you know that I went into Mayor Pudney's office and I reminded him of all the things I do for the city of Tougaloo and never get credit for. Then I told Pud where to stick it, and I quit my job today.
You did what?
Then I called that headhunter that called me out of Galveston at the Cut Rate Cruises. She told me she was fixing to call me and offer me the job. It's mine if I can get there by Friday. It's a meant-to-be thing. I'm going to get out of this rut and do something important with my life.
Woo. Little girl, you better think long and hard about this.
Oh, I have, Mama. I am free and I am out of here. But before I go, I'm wasting staples that belong to the city of Tougaloo. And there ain't nothing Pudney or any of them can do about it.
Jovita's playing with fire, ticking off the mayor like that. There's going to be trouble ahead. But we'll handle it. Because when you mess with one crumpler, you messing with the whole trailer park. When that husband of mine, he never looks at me anymore, just sits in that bark lounger. So I got out of the shower the other day, stood there between him and his TV, dropped my towel, and stood there butt naked. All OC had to say was, if you're gonna wear something that wrinkly, always knew where she stood in her trailer by the way it swayed side to side. Seesaw back and front.
When she had her last heart attack, I forget which one it was, we quit counting after time. The paramedics had to cut off the end of the trailer just to get her out with that hydraulic winch.
But they did a real good job of welding the bedroom back on. You can't even see where they cut it off. What's that smell?
Oh, that's my lentil tofu bake. I'd better check on it.
And she cooks too. That little lark is a sweet little. It's one thing that you bring home every pregnant cat, possum, and armadillo, but now you've taken in employees. That girl's about to domino, and it's going to be a whole bigger deal than a stove full of possums. And tofu? Is that even legal in the state of Texas?
It's just temporary. When I looked in that poor child's eyes, something told me I just had to help her. I mean, she's got nobody and nowhere to go. How would you feel if you were young and alone?
Like the luckiest girl in the world. Sign me up.
Clark's life's about to change big time and forever, and I don't think she's got a handle on that yet. Right now, I think what she needs is some quiet and to be around some nice people who are not weirdos.
St. Peter and the T-Bird. You got yourself suspended from the sheriff's nutrition program? That's only because that no good hot check writing Audrey Hubble squealed on me for handing out cookies. Never cross a pissy diabetic. Thanks to her, I've had to take on extra shifts at the Stairway to Heaven retirement home, which is almost as good as taking in wash.
I cannot believe you stepped in with the sheriff. You knew going in that John Curtis Butler takes wearing the badge seriously.
Well, too seriously, if you ask me. I'm still frightened how competitive he got at last year's food bank fundraiser. Everybody knows Big Ethel should have won that hatchet throwing contest for our district. Dang straight. But now that I know what the theme for this year's fundraiser is, we're going to bring the trophy home. Speaking of which, where's Baby? Last time I saw him, he was out in front of our trailer with a big roll of duct tape. Good, if he's got any extra, he can put the bumper back on my cutlass.
I thought that was you. How was your son back this morning?
Oh, honey, it was great. Thanks for rubbing that baby oil on my back and my butt.
Oh, Reese, that is asking a lot from somebody you just met.
Oh no, it was the least I could do after she gave me that idea. Who knew Miracle Whip could work on stretch marks?
Should. It works on everything. That's the miracle of the week.
Well, Tahoe and I really appreciate it. Tahoe? I'm auditioning baby names.
Did you know Caprice here's auditioning to be a TV star?
I might have mentioned it. But I've still got to come up with an idea for that TV commercial that Rick Vaughn approves of.
Actually, I had an idea about that. Since you said it shows on late night cable during that Insomniac showcase, it might be really adorable if you dress up like a character from a famous movie.
You might be right. I'll dress up like the star I was meant to be. And when I nail this job, I'm going to have Ricky Lon throw in a new Slumber-matic. Because when this dry spell is over, I'm turning my bedroom back into the love gym.
Wow! You older people still think about sex?
Girl, I'll be thinking about that 10 years after I'm dead.
Hey, I just heard the greatest news. It's a dream come true.
They proved ice cream isn't fattening?
Dale Earnhardt's alive and well and living in Waco.
They're bringing back Peacock. I've been praying bad.
No, but y'all's guesses kind of took the bang out of my news. Anyway, Gator says I've completed my internship. I finally got me a regular paying job.
Oh, congratulations, Norway Crumpler. 7 years was one long internship, but you did it.
I am so proud of you. Who knew my baby would grow up to be a professional?
Well, I am, and with the finest septic tank cleaning company in the Lone Star State. You're looking at the newest employee of Waste Not, Want Not. And I got me a certificate to prove I'm a bona fide septician. Hey, Laura, how'd you like to shake the hand of a man who just cleaned out his last septic tank as an intern?
Maybe later.
Yeah, I better go wash up. You know, I hope Cousin Belita's wrong about the world coming to an end. I'd like to at least get one paycheck under my belt before it all goes up in smoke.
No, I say we celebrate. Not every day Baby Crumpler finds himself flush with success. Hey, I can save him this bottle of chai Auntie Jovita gave me for a special occasion, and this is it.
And we have those day old cupcakes too.
You know, this might be the start of a brand new life for Baby. With a weekly paycheck, maybe he could save up and get a place of his own.
Oh, a place of his own.
Now, I heard that. Now, don't you worry, Mama. No matter where my new career takes me, I'm always going to be right here for you, Mama.
I know, baby. Right here beside me. Every single minute. Till the day I die. There you are, baby. Yeah. Right here beside me. Every single minute. Listen, the food bank fundraiser's coming up, and you're going to represent us. You're our secret weapon.
Talk about a red letter day. Well, y'all never asked me to represent us in the fundraiser before, but if you're counting on me to win it, I'll do it. No matter what it is, I'll do it.
Good. This year it's a womanless beauty pageant. We're going to get you crowned Mr. Missy McTwain County.
Well, now, hold on.
Now, we're going to paint and plaster and lift and separate, turn you into the prettiest woman this side of Texas. Or kill you trying. Now, here's a pair of chubby chicks pantyhose. Big gal size. Go get them, put them on, get used to them, and if they're a little grabby in the crotch, man up.
All of a sudden, I hope Cousin Belita's right. Now the end of the world can't come quick enough.
I'll be right back, but you three start with these. I don't want to hold up celebrating the man of the hour.
Soon to be woman of the hour. Here is a toast to...
Hey, y'all. Are you as excited as I am?
Don't think to get in here. We're fixing to blow the roof off.
I can't believe y'all are giving me a going away party. I was just going to come by and hug everybody's neck, but wow, you're really doing it up big.
Going away? Nobody said anything to me about her going.
Well, it's just that we're gonna miss you like the devil. And we're so proud of you. And for your new chance, your new big chance.
Yeah. I'd like to hear a whole lot more about this big chance.
Oh, you must be Jovita. I'm Larkin. Now let's everyone gather hands to chant to receive a positive wave of energy from the universe. To celebrate baby's new job.
What's going on here?
Oh, the larks from Oregon, they do stuff like that out there.
No, I'm talking about baby's new job. This party's not for me at all, is it? Guess joke's on Jovita thinking her family members might want to send her off with the big send-off. But no, you let me sashay in here and make a total fool of myself. Thank you very much.
Golly, Jovita, if that's how you feel, can I have your cupcake?
But isn't your brother's new job with the septic tank company something to celebrate?
Oh, sure. Let's celebrate baby. I'm just giving up my job, my apartment, and everything I've ever known to go make my mark on the world. But let's hooray baby for digging holes in the ground.
Well, hey now, it's a whole lot more than just digging holes. Why, without us septicians, we'd all be standing up to
Okay, enough jaw-jacking. I didn't make a big deal out of this because I didn't think you were going to go through with it. I mean, little girl, Tougaloo's the only place you've ever lived all your life. Do you think you could really walk away and move away from all of this?
It'll be hard, but I'll try.
What happened to your good sense? You had a good job you could depend on, and then you go on a tear and you tell Mayor J.B. Pudney where to stick it, and now you're traipsing off to Galveston to do who knows what.
Galveston, you got that job at Cutrae Cruises, and you didn't tell your best friend?
Holy cow, you cussed out Pudney?
Pudney's tacky wife, Starlin, they're full of revenge. And the way you quit him is only going to come back to bite us that are left behind.
Where does this paranoia come from? I mean, y'all don't even care that I'm leaving. So why would, after talking to Pud and cussing him out, why would anybody care that I'm leaving Tougaloo? I mean, it's not like anything's going to happen.
Y'all, that was Delwyn, my janitor down at the buffeteria. He just heard that the mayor and city council took a vote. Tougaloo's fixing to annex our trailer park.
So, nothing's going to happen, huh?
Wow. We're going to have to burn a lot of sage to get rid of this negative energy.
You know, it might be a good time for me and you to go check on that armadillo family that just moved into Georgia Dean's doghouse.
Baby, I'm warning you. You feed sugar to those little fellas and they start ping-ponging around the doghouse, you'll have me to answer to.
This is a disaster. There's no way we can afford city taxes.
Now, Mama, don't panic. We don't know if they can do this or how long it'll take or anything.
Well, easy for you to say. You're leaving. Besides, Caprice is right. None of us can afford those taxes. They're sky high. That's one of the main reasons we moved out here.
Yeah, and so we could hang our clothes in our own yard and park in our own yard and burn trash whenever we want to. I know just the person that can make this all go away.
Oh, Mama, thank you.
Lomax Tanner. He's the only one that can save our bacon.
Lomax Tanner barely breezed in here a year ago. Well, thank you, Mama. For 20-some odd years, I've worked for the city, and I've had to fight like a cat to get any kind of piddly raise or promotion. And Lomax Tanner comes in, smoke the ground, and up gushes a geyser of shiner beer. And the masses fall at his feet. The crown prince of Tougaloo has ascended the throne.
You forgot the part where he's
looks have to do with the way they do their job. I mean, yeah, Lomax is a god in tight jeans. Big deal. He's got those sexy bedroom eyes. So what? He's got that half smile that melts the heart of every woman that's half sober anyway, or even half drunk, you know? But who cares?
He might.
Oh, why didn't you tell me he was here?
Why didn't you tell me about Galveston?
Well, hey there, Georgia Dean. Looking good, as always.
Lomax, didn't hear you sneak in. Is that one of those special skills you put on your resume to clinch the manager's job?
Well, I just heard you're leaving too, so I thought I'd stop by, thank you for everything you've done for our town, and wish you luck.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I figured I'd find you here. I mean, it only made sense your best friend would be giving you this great going away batch.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Lomax, I've been calling you. They're gonna try to annex our trailer park.
They what? No one told me.
Well, this goes through, we'll have to air up the tires on our trailers and leave. You gotta help us fight the city council.
Now, you don't bother Lomax with that. I'll stick around a few days and help sort it out.
Now, there's no reason for you to do that, Jovita. I understand you got a good job waiting for you, and you can't jeopardize that.
I have no intention on jeopardizing my job. Besides, these are my people, and I'll help them figure it out.
Actually, Lomax, Jovita's been my best friend since we were 7, and she never once let me down. Or any of us, for that matter. She might be big-headed, and opinionated, and a frequent pain in the...
Make the point, Georgia Dean.
If Jovita says she's gonna fix it, she'll fix it.
Yeah, so you just back off. We're perfectly capable of handling this situation and of tackling it head on.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get any worse.
Yeah, it won't get any worse.
I just heard the good news. Thought you'd like to know, I was the one that lobbied the city council to annex this property. It means they'll annex mine too. But higher taxes are a small price to pay to get rid of the eyesore you made out of this beautiful land. You're out of here, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Good riddance, trailer trash!
So, things aren't gonna get any worse, huh?
Sorry about those nachos, Gossamer. Hey, since laughter is the best medicine, maybe this will cure those hiccups for you. Okay, what do Eskimos get when they sit on the ice too long? Polaroids. Oh, good. I thought it was funny, too.
Wouldn't it be great if mosquitoes sucked out fat instead of blood? Now, I sent you home early to put your feet up. Your ankles are as big as tree stumps, darling. Sit down.
These people have been so good to us, but they've got big trouble coming. I'm not sure coming here was such a good idea. Ow! Okay. We'll give it some more time, but it's still our little secret.
Jovita's on her way over here with some news. She doesn't sound any too perky about it. If we have to move, my life's down the toilet. This side of selling a kidney, I can't afford renting some fancy trailer park. I'm still paying off debt those two worthless husbands of mine ran up.
Maybe you just haven't been lucky in love. Yet.
Well, those cowboys weren't completely useless. Yes, ma'am. Some mistakes are too much fun to make just once. But I'm better off without them. Last thing I need is
there's a strip of land next to the city dump. It's got room for all your trailers. Check it out. It's cheap and it's already full of trash. You feel right at home.
Get your sandy butt out of my house, Haywood Sloggett. You haven't won yet, you conniving old snake. Now, hon, you don't have to shrink away from that mean and surly old man as long as I'm around.
I didn't want him to upset Starshine.
Starshine. You sure about that? Anyway, don't let Sloggett get to you. Nobody understood why Arden, rest her sweet soul, stayed with him even after he ran his son off.
Oh, so he disowned his son or something.
And Nash was such a great... It's all from the dead past, but still can't talk about Nash without... You know what? Sometimes you just have to roll with the punches and take what life dishes out, because you never know what bizarre thing you might have to face next.
I don't know why women's always whining about wearing high heels. Wearing a piece of cake. What? Oh, I'm good.
You want to borrow my ankle braces, Mr. Piece of Cake?
I'll get him. You know, he might be safer in a pair of Birkenstocks.
Well, OC's done ripped his britches but good this time. The sit-down comedian that leaves the house maybe once a week to go to the VFW hall had the nerve to say to me, I saw something reminded me of you the other day. And I said, oh, how nice. He said, yeah, sign said, caution, wide load. We'll see how funny the sit-down comedian thinks he is when he has to get up from his chair and change the channel.
Come on, Big Animal. Is this really the kind of relationship you want to have with OC? Some kind of game-playing control fest?
It's not about control, as long as he does everything I want him to do. Don't look at me like that. Our marriage is an equal partnership. We take turns being the boss.
Oh, yeah? When's OC get his turn?
He gets his turn if he outlives me. Baby, come here.
I'm getting the hang of these things. See?
Baby, you about as graceful as a tap dancing hippo. You're gonna have to step up your game. I hear Sheriff Butler has entered the contest himself. For his talent, he's doing a genuine hula dance.
A piddling little old hula dance. He's gonna eat my dust. Forget the high line music. The song I'm using is Born to Be Wild.
That's the winning spirit. So, what's your talent, anyway?
Shelling peas, I can do a whole pint in 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, nothing says born to be wild like shelling peas. Baby, you're gonna have to step up your game. If we're gonna be run off of our land, we're gonna leave here with our heads held up. It's time to bring out the big guns. Hold on, buddy. We're ripping you in.
Oh, now, come on now. It's just a bit crazy. go look and see what I'm turning into.
You really think baby's got a shot at winning?
Oh, yeah. As long as all the other contestants are struck by lightning. Fingers crossed. And speaking of good luck, what's up with Lomax?
Lomax didn't help him fight this annexation. Jovita is.
No. I mean, what's up with you and Lomax?
Oh, I've got such lousy luck with men. You really think I'd dive head first back into the abyss? Although I do admit, Lomax would be a good catch for someone.
I happen to know that he is a true romantic. Cousin Genevieve at the Buku Bouquet says he comes in every Friday and gets a single lavender rose. That and the fact that he wears pressed jeans and hand-tool boots. That says class to me.
I agree. The way a person dresses says a lot about them. My mother taught me that outward appearance speaks volumes about mental illness.
So, what y'all think?
I think if you're going on a blind date, you better hope the guy really is.
No, it's adorable. This is for the commercial, right?
You bet. Here's what I got. Stand back. Do you toss and turn all night long like you're in the middle of a twister? Does your old mattress feel like it's filled with yellow bricks? Well, click your heels and ease on down the road to Mangum's Mattress Mania. Pick yourself up a new slumber-matic and you'll feel like you've gone over the rainbow. Bring the whole family. And your little dog, too. I don't get it. What are you trying to do? Scare them into buying a mattress?
You know, maybe you should go with something more recent, fresher, for younger mattress buyers.
You know, you might be right. It might be good for my career to appeal to a broader demographic. That's how we talk in showbiz. It means you have to appeal to all types of people. Oh, if that's Victoria's Secret. No wonder she's tried so hard to keep it to herself.
Now, Mama, this is for the pageant. I want to make you proud. Think these things need to be any bigger?
Well, baby, I think you need to make me a little less proud. If we've got a snowball's chance, I'm going to need to borrow your tweezers. It's going to take me from now until the pageant to debush baby.
Help yourself. Top shelf, back in closet.
Oh, God, it takes too much work to be beautiful. No wonder all y'all gave up on it.
Not a good thing to say to somebody who's about to pluck you like a chicken. Jovita should have been here by now. She's been in the courthouse all day long over in Sweet Gum.
Well, at least we know now it was slogging behind this annexation, and it didn't happen because Jovita told off the mayor.
Well, still, cussing Pud didn't help. Jovita can find something to help those of us who are left behind and not going to Galveston.
I'm not worried. I know she's gonna make sure she's not leaving us in some kind of weird position.
Out of my way, Lomax. I'm family and I've got important news.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm here with official information for everybody.
Well, so am I. I'm first eye.
You ain't in Kansas anymore.
What, no Toto?
Had to make a choice. Beer tops dog every time. Who won for you, Lomax?
And this is why I don't live here. This place is a nut house.
Excuse me, best friend. My home is not a nut house.
Help! Help! You going crazy! You get back here, baby! I'm gonna shave this big old hairy legs of yours if it's the last thing I do.
Nut house. Nut house. Nut house. Nut house.
Clearly, I've interrupted something. Don't understand. Probably don't want to. But, as city manager, I've got some information y'all should hear.
No. I am first. Now, the city does have the right to
Annex this property in.
Now, listen. You two cut the chin music. Our future here depends on us getting good information. So you two gotta work together. Deal? Now cooperate. Ladies first.
As I was saying, the city does have the right to annex this property, but only after adequate hearings and adequate notice, which has not happened. So this goes beyond slogan. Real information we need is who's pushing this annex through so fast and why.
Still working on that. And you forget about lawsuits. The sad reality is the city can outspend and outmaneuver you. And when you're broken, exhausted, they'll annex you anyway. Sorry, but there's nothing you can do.
They just want us to roll over and play dead? Well, that ain't nothing but wrong. What kind of a man would I be if I didn't say so?
Baby's right. Surely there's something that nice, normal people like us can do to stop this thing.
Well, I do not agree with Lomax. There's got to be something we can do here. And we got to do it by Friday. Because that's when they want to annex us in, is Friday.
Friday? And that's the day after tomorrow. You're steamrolling us.
Can they really make us live in town if we don't want to?
This is not about high taxes, y'all. With Satan's little heifer, Sloggett, leading the charge, you know what's next. They gonna get rid of us. You see it on the news all the time. Land grabs all across the country. Bulldozers coming in and taking down little houses so that fancier houses can be built, or stadiums, or shopping malls. It's no wonder every little town in America is starting to look alike. But hell, this is Texas, the land of rugged individualism.
Well, that's right. We want to live where everybody's house looked the same and everybody drove the same kind of car, we would. But we're the kind of folks that make Texas interesting. We're colorful. And it's about time we stand up for our right to be different. While we're not about to fall, I'm good.
So, what are you gonna do?
We're going to make two blue wish they'd never tangled with us. We ain't afraid of nothing.
I'm afraid of frogs.
And what?
Methodist.
Well, baby, are you sure you're going to be able to handle this with them heels?
I don't know. Mama's heels don't work out, shouldn't I just withdraw from the pageant?
That's it. Withdraw. We're gonna do what every red-blooded Texan was hardwired to want to do.
Barbecue everything and watch football till our eyes bleed.
The other thing, secede.
From what?
From McTwain County.
Why stop there? Why not Texas? Heck, why not the whole darn USA?
They just think we're a little bitty trailer park. We'll become our own country. Annex that.
We'll start our own army. Cousin Belena's got rocket launchers off 40% this week.
Y'all, forget becoming our own country. Being as held over 6 flags over Texas, surely one of those places will want us back.
Yeah, we just need to get one of those countries that we took the land from in the first place. How about Spain? We all like Spanish rice.
Now, hold on. At least once a week, some wild-haired Texan comes up with the idea of secession. They're gonna think we're nuts.
And they can make a pretty good case, too. Besides, this will just bring unwanted media attention. This is all just a bad idea.
Well, if you think it's a bad idea, then I think it's a great idea. And media attention is exactly what we need. This is about standing up for the little guy and not let the system steamroll us.
And never forget, there's no place like home. Y'all knew I was going to say it.
We're up for the challenge.
Yeah.
All right, then. If you're determined, then I say good luck to you.
Oh, nice to see you're in our corner, Lomax.
All right, break it up. We are in the middle of a revolution here.
All right. As city manager, it's my duty to let Mayor Putney know that he's underestimated you if he doesn't think you're going to put up a fight. I'll tell him you'll take this line down.
All right, Georgia Dean, I need you to get on your computer and get all the numbers to all the embassies that have ever owned Texas. And Mama, I need you to, wait, babe, go pitch Lomax and remind him to find out who's pushing this annexation through and why.
Will do.
You good?
I've been better.
Although,
Oh, yeah, you're good. Let's look at this. Let's come up with a plan.
Tanner! What are you doing sneaking around out here?
Just protecting my interest. Sound like those folks are pretty worked up in there.
And how? Although I never could have predicted just how far these hicks will go. But no worries. They're not going to be on this property much longer, and there's nothing they can do about it.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Pleasure doing business with you, Lomax.
Oh, trust me, Hayward. The pleasure is all mine.
uh-oh, Capricorn. What the heck? I think that's a sign we can't ignore. We may have just gotten involved.
Secede! Secede! Secede!
Oh yeah, we are so involved.
Secede! Secede! Secede!
this week's Texans trying to secede might embarrass the city council and make them stop steamrolling us. I'm trying to buy us some time.
I'm still mad they're trying to ram through this annexation without allowing us to vote on it. Maybe we should call our congressman.
I tried. He's not taking calls. He's in prison.
What about our representative?
They got him locked up too. And don't even ask about their assistants. They're being investigated as well. It's beyond me why they don't go ahead and just put bars up on the windows of the state capitol.
I know this secession's the longest of long shots, but sooner or later, somebody in Texas might actually pull it off. Why not us?
Yeah, I know. And we've been working ourselves to death for the past 48 hours. I'm sure am glad that Lark overheard what she did and tipped us off. That sleazy boyfriend of yours, Lomax, is really doing a number on us.
Lomax Tanner is not my boyfriend. I admit I was attracted to him, which should have told me he was nothing but trouble. I haven't met a decent guy since I fell for Nash back in high school.
Well, it's not all your fault. I mean, you can't always judge a guy just by the way he looks.
Well, I finally heard back from that Mexican consulate.
Oh yeah, what'd they say?
Well, it was a Mr. Velasquez. Anyway, he said they was having a hard enough time keeping Spain going without taking on a big chunk of Texas. You know, I'm having a lot easier time in these lower hills. Only problem is my thighs get to rubbing together so bad, feels like these pantyhose is going to catch a fire. Y'all see these sparks flying?
No, I am not having a Buenos Dias. I finally got in touch with the Mexican Consul General's office, and when Mr. Rivera heard what we wanted, he couldn't stop himself from laughing. Seems like they don't want to mess with us, but they were wanting to know if we wanted their half of El Paso.
That's strike two. Now we're just holding out for France.
Oh. That reminds me, Big Ethel. I brought you home a tub of that French toast bread pudding that O.C. loves. You want me to get it for you?
No, you can feed it to the hogs. I have had it with that man. He never pays attention to me anymore, so I said I was going to cut him off from all of this. Right. And he wanted to know if we could get it in writing and what I get in note Maybe, but since Sheriff John Curtis Butler heard that Baby was going to be in the contest, he's lifted my suspension so that we don't have time to train. He's given me 4 elementary school nutrition dogs all over the county. But we're going to win this pageant if I have to train him into the night.
Well, I gotta hand it to him. He sure is throwing himself into this pageant for us. I mean, it takes a special kind of person to voluntarily look like a fool in front of people.
Well, what y'all think? Am I the ultimate movie star or what?
I vote for or what?
Yeah, yuck it up. Y'all gonna be laughing out the other side of y'all's heads when I become a legend. slumbermatics are a girl's best friend. At Maco's, we have choices for every preference. Because some like it hot. Some like it firm. But no matter how you like it, at Mango's, we've got something that'll blow your skirt out. To that French embassy in Washington, D.C. And finally I got a hold of this Madame Bernard. And talk about rude. I say, whoever takes us back, first thing we do is declare war on France.
Well, strike three and we're out.
Now, hold on. It's a setback, but we're not completely out of the dead in the water yet. I mean, we just gotta come up with something in a different angle.
Ridiculous annexation came out of nowhere. Kind of makes you wonder what else life's gonna throw at you that you never saw coming.
Put the darn things on.
Get you over to Emma Nona's trailer. We're gonna get you some of her big gal panties.
All right, I ain't wearing anything too girly. I don't want to look stupid.
You know, it's not every day that you get to see your mother and your brother in their new dresses. How did I get so lucky?
What now? Georgia Dean here. Uh-huh. Well, we appreciate your coverage and everything, but turns out we're not seceding anymore, so you can move on to the next bunch of desperate Texans who are giving it a shot. Bye-bye.
Wait, who was that?
Oh, it's the guys up in the chopper. They're from GMA.
GMA? They're up there with cameras, and you didn't tell me? Do you know what being on Good Morning America would do for my career?
You don't have a career, and it's Good Morning Austin.
Well, that's close enough. Wait, I need a prop. Breaking news. Sex goddess threatens chopper. That'll get me on the show for sure.
Relax, it's not loaded.
Oh, but chances are she is. Well, what are we gonna do now?
I don't know. What about your job with Cut-Rate Cruises?
Well, I'm gonna have to give them a call because I gotta put them off for another day. I can't leave y'all in a lurch like this. I'm sure they'll understand.
Sorry I'm late. I didn't think the mayor his wife, and Lomax would ever get done at the buffeteria. Mayor Pudney just kept carrying on, all dressed up, even had a lavender rose in his lapel. Listen, I have some big news, but I've got to use the little girl's room first. And you know what? I'm not even sure Starla Pudney even likes Lomax. I mean, she didn't once look at him.
Hold it, Mark. I know you gotta go, but I'm hanging by a thread here. If you've got some big news, spill it now.
Okay. Well, I only heard snatches of their conversation, but it's clear that they aren't on to you. So you do have that advantage. But they definitely are going through with the annexation. And they are clearing out the trailer park. And get this, they're even going to tear down Mr. Sloggett's house.
No.
I think they said it was contaminated or something. Listen, I really have to go.
Wait, Mark. If you're right about this, that must mean that Lomax double-crossed Sloggett. I wonder if the old goat knows that yet.
I think he knows.
Lomax Tanner stabbed me in the back. He suckered me into helping him so he could steal my land. He planned this all along.
Well, how very kind of you to bust into my house uninvited to share this good news.
He claims there's levels of chlordane in my basement so bad it can't be cleaned up.
I am struggling to understand why this should matter to us. Mark, any idea why this should matter to us?
They condemned my house. Chlordane's a pesticide that was banned years ago. I never used the stuff. Judy had poisons on my property. Lomax Tanner put it there. He's the city manager. It's his word against mine.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh dear, little Cinnamon won't stop dancing. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
Oh, wait up, Mark. I need a witness for this. Let me get this straight, Sloggett. It was fine that we were going to be thrown off of our land, but now that your home's being targeted, it's suddenly an injustice?
Well, it does sound kind of bad when you put it like that. Listen, I built that house for Arden. If I lose it, I'll have nothing left of the one person I love most in this world.
I know exactly how you feel, because I've got nothing left in Nash. You made sure of that. You drove your son away, and I've never heard from Nash again after he headed west.
Why are you dredging that up now?
Listen, you never wanted to see anybody happy. Me and Nash back then, Capri setting up this whole community. All of us living out here in our trailer parks. Other people's happiness just sticks in your craw.
All right. I was wrong about a lot of things. I was wrong about Lomax. I was wrong about you folks out here, and I was wrong about you and Nash. I'm sorry.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
He said he was sorry.
I know. I just want to hear him say it again.
Never said this in my life, but I wish I had it to do over.
So do I.
Oh, this is so monumental. But could you wait just a few minutes? Solstice and I will be right back.
Wait, Mark. You might want to stick around for this information too.
Okay. Please stop this.
So, I just got off the phone with Galveston, and what's that hateful old wretch doing here? I don't want him knowing about our business.
Oddly enough, turns out our business is his business now. Lomax screwed him over too.
That Benedict Arnold used me, and now he's forced me off my property. I've lost everything, and I've got nowhere to go.
Oh, cry me a river. I just got off the phone with Galveston. Seems like they turned and gave my job to somebody else, and now I have nowhere to go either.
Oh, Juan, that's horrible.
You know, it really is. But I do have somewhere to go, and if I don't go right now, I won't need to anymore.
Okay, so what are Lomax and his gang really up to? And why are they so hell-bent on getting this piece of property?
This is all so wrong. They've got all the advantages. It's not a level playing field.
You're right, but we can't. Wait. That's it. It's crazy, but it might. I don't know how much time it takes to, or what kind of paperwork we have to.
You'll need to finish at least one sentence so we have some idea what the heck you're talking about.
Of course, it's the only way. We'll make it happen. Good news, we're not dead in the water yet. I admit this is going to be tricky, and it'll take every second we've got until 5 o'clock tomorrow.
I still have no earthly idea what you're talking about, but I'm in. Body and soul.
Come on, me too.
All we've ever been able to count on you for is trouble. If we win this, come out on top, you're going to owe us big time.
I know that. I've got a lot to make up for. Now quit bumping your gums and let's get busy.
All right, we're doing it. If we can make this work and get revenge at the same time, we might even end up on the 5 o'clock news.
Sounds like your mama's gonna get there first. She's found the ammo. We gotta stop her.
I sure hope we didn't send Mr. Sloggett on a wild goose chase. This is all going to work out okay, right?
Oh, sure. If Lomax takes the bait, and if Mama can strong-arm Judge Wardlow, and if Big Ethel can get all the jobs done that John Curtis Putnam put on her, and if Baby can get everything done at the courthouse, and if Sloggett can convince our mystery guest he's telling the truth, then sure, it'll work out.
We are so totally hosed.
Keep the faith, Laura. Now, we've been working ourselves to death since yesterday. And poor Jovita, she hasn't, George Dean hadn't had any sleep in the last 48 hours. But all she's got to do is flirt with Lomax long enough to keep him distracted, and we can make this work.
Oh, Lomax, you handsome devil. Kiss me. Kiss me now.
Snap out of it, George Dean. I am not Lomax.
Oh,
Focus, girl.
right. My mistake. Oh, Lomax, you handsome devil. Kiss me. Kiss me now.
We are so totally hosed.
I'll get some water to dab on her face.
All right, honey, come on. You're just a little goofy because you haven't slept. Now listen, you've got to flirt with Lomax for about an hour and keep him from going to that city council meeting, and it'll all be over. I know you can do this.
Okay, I can do this. I'm here.
Mark, help! Now what are we gonna do?
Wait, do you hear that? It's Lomax. We have no choice. You're going to have to flirt with him.
I can't flirt with him. The sight of him makes me heave.
Well, obviously I can't flirt with him.
All right. Desperate times, desperate measures. Take her in the back and keep her there, and all I need now is blush and a bark bag.
I'm on it.
Oh, Lomax, you handsome devil. Kiss me. Kiss me now.
No, thank you.
I can't believe I'm going to touch this jackass. Lomax, you handsome devil, come on in.
Oh, I knew you'd come around, you sexy thing. I brought this for you. Now, Georgia Dean, she called me here and asked me to check out her carburetor. She is here, right?
She is not the one that called you. I am.
But I thought you were in Galveston starting your new job today.
Well, after we called off the secession, I decided that
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Oh, I knew you were sweet on. I mean, why wouldn't you be?
Oh, and I thought I had you fooled. You bad boy, you got me so hot and bothered, I'm about parched.
Yeah, I do have that effect on women.
I'm so sorry. Why don't you go into the bathroom, second door on the right, and freshen up and come back and let's get comfy.
Well, I do like the sound of that.
I'll be glad when this is over. I must look like the biggest idiot on earth. Good Lord, it's genetic.
Well, I finally found Judge Wardlow down at the county golf course. And I told him if he didn't want me telling Madge how much money he owed me for poker, he'd better get himself down to the courthouse and sign our papers by 5.
Boy, he's going to be cutting close. Do you think he'll make it?
He better, but that golf cart can only go so fast. Why are you here? Where's Georgia? Georgia Dean!
Georgia Dean come here. Georgia Dean was too close to flirt with Lomax, so I'm having to do it.
Oh Lord, we are sunk. This calls for a professional. Scoot over.
Oh, no, you will not. And why are you dressed like that?
Well, because I finally come up with the perfect idea for the mattress commercial. Is a good night's sleep ancient history? Are you in denial about needing a new mattress? Well, float your barge on down to Mango's and pick yourself up a new slumber-matic where you'll sleep like a sphinx. And special discounts for daddies and mummies.
Now, you know, I kind of like it.
Well, it's about time, especially since my audition's in less than an hour. So what are you gonna be doing?
Well, I am having to flirt with Lomax, so I need everybody to get out of here, including me.
I heard Lomax's truck out there. What's wrong?
Oh Lord. Last time I saw something like this, I was on my 5th margarita. John Curtis Butler made me wear this ridiculous rabbit costume to all of my nutrition classes as Nibbles the Health Bunny. Veggies and fruit give fast food the boot. But as soon as I got done, I hightailed it down to the title office, and they gave me that survey immediately.
Well, I think they would probably give Franken-Rabbit any damn thing. Well, anyway, thanks for getting that paperwork done. But don't get out of here. We're at a point where nothing can go wrong.
Oh, Lomax, you. Ah!
Sorry, she got away from me. It won't happen again.
You're right there, hot stuff.
Out, get out right now. Everybody out.
Do this.
Out. 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 You can't
Lance Drive bid. But that could work to our advantage.
Well, that certainly got my attention. How about we go for a long drink?
Why delay the thrill? We're both adults here. So let's have some fun.
I got some Chardonnay in the fridge. You want me to go get it?
Oh, yeah? And you've also got something up your sleeve, but I'm on to you. You people have been way too busy these past couple days. But whatever angle you're working, it's too late now.
Well, I have no idea what you are talking about.
Oh, sure you do. Not that there's anything you can do to stop what is going to happen. The city council will vote to annex this property today at 6. After that, it's OVER. But what do you care? You're leaving this dump for bigger and better things, right? So why not enjoy yourself? Like you said, no one needs to know.
I thought I smelled something rotten. A big stinking rat.
Your problem's history, Sloggett, and in case you haven't noticed, now's not a good time to talk.
Tough. You double-crossed me.
You were just in the way of progress and turned out to be a real easy mark.
Oh, yeah? Well, not as half an easy a mark as you turned out to be. I believe you know the First Lady of Tougaloo.
You lie and cheat. With all the plans we've made and all the money that's at stake, you're cutting me out of the deal for this sleazy tramp?
Ooh. Now, Starla, baby, I would never, ever do that to you. Not for this sleazy tramp.
Oh, but you would sneak into a trailer and drop your drawers for this sleazy tramp.
Okay, enough talk about me. And let's talk about this deal and what's at stake.
Starla, honey, don't you say another word.
Oh, let her talk. Let her talk. She is the mayor's wife. And she just caught the man she was cheating with, cheating on her. I think we'd all like to hear what she has to say.
Oh, Lomax, handsome devil. Kiss me. Kiss me now.
You've got another woman? Oh, this is gonna go great.
Yo, Stud. How about we climb some sand dunes and maybe climb a few pyramids?
All right, this is a little too kinky, even for me. Well, if it isn't your trademark rose, I am done with you. Our deal is off.
And what deal would that be?
Getting this land for Wellington security.
Starla, shut up.
Yeah,
Don't you?
no other place in Texas wanted Wellington's big maximum security prison. So Mr. Busy Pants here swore that if I would get the land for him, we would turn it over to Wellington and split the huge finder's fee, run away together, and leave Pud in the dust. And I believed him.
A maximum security prison? How horrible!
That would ruin Tougaloo and everything around it.
But, on the upside, you'd always know where to find those elected officials.
I don't want to hear another word out of you. You're nothing but a sleaze that'll chase anything in a skirt.
Man, I finally know what it feels like to be dressed for success.
Please tell me you got all the paperwork filed at the courthouse.
We're legal, y'all.
It's a miracle.
Miracle! That's a great baby name.
The miracle is my little boy got it done. Even though he is dressed like a little girl.
Well, it was almost 5 o'clock. I had to rush straight from the pageant dress rehearsal to the courthouse to get her done.
Oh my stars! Miss Reba
job as county clerk very seriously. She told me it could take weeks to get the forms worked through the system, but she couldn't take her eyes off my costume. And being that Irma and I are about the same size, I told her that if she could get everything pushed through by 5 o'clock, she could have my costume as soon as I won the contest. Turns out Irma's a fool for fringe.
Look, I don't care what papers you've gotten stamped and signed. The vote to sell this property is a done deal. You never had a snowball's chance to stop it. I mean, look at yourselves. You're just a bunch of freaks.
Well, we all may be a bunch of freaks, but you're the only one standing around in your drawers.
The furry nightmare makes a good point.
Oh, come on. Did you really think you could outsmart me?
Yeah, because we actually dug up the Texas Homestead Act of 1839, the statute that allows towns to incorporate, and stipulates the one thing that a town can't annex is another town.
But how? You did it.
Yes, we did. As of 4:58 this afternoon, we are now standing in the brand new town of Double Y, Texas. Double Y, I thought we agreed on Paradise Pines.
Well, it was almost 5 o'clock and I was in a hurry. I'm sorry I panicked.
You know what? I like it.
Hold on. I forged Pug's signature on so much paperwork, I gave myself carpal tunnel. Are you telling me I lied and cheated for nothing?
Well, not for nothing. You and Lomax will probably get about 10 years, but since there ain't gonna be a penitentiary here, Pug won't get to visit you as often.
And none of this would have been possible if it hadn't been for little Lark over there, noticing that lavender rose in old Pud's lapel.
And since we all know that Lomax is the individual that gives those particular kind of roses to special lady friends, we figured he gave it to Starla, and then old oblivious Pug picked it up, trying to spruce up his sorry look.
And when Lark said that the two of you couldn't look at each other across the room, I remembered when my Art and I fell in love. We couldn't bear to look at each other when our folks were in the room. We knew that one look would give our secret away. Guess you weren't quite as clever as you thought. Ha ha ha!
Oh, come on. You guys can't do this to me. It's taken me months to get that deal together.
Well, it's taken us years to put this community together. And not to brag or anything, but not only am I the town tactician, I'm also the new deputy, and I'm arresting the two of you for fraud.
Oh, yeah? You and whose police department?
Sweet dogs and toogaloos. I called for backup. I always wanted to say that. Cover me, Big Ethel. Always wanted to say that.
Hey, hang on now. Don't you have to read me my rights or something?
Well, you do have the right to remain silent, but with your big mouth, I don't think you can. Now, yeah.
Girl, we saved the trade park.
You saved my home, too. I know I don't deserve your kindness. You've been better neighbors to me than I ever was to you. Thank you. Now, please, just keep your mom off that tanning bed and we'll be good.
I'm sorry, I can't make no promises there.
I'm so proud of you, darling. I just wish I could have held up my end of the bargain.
Well, I mean, everybody contributed, so even old Slogan here helped out.
I think that we all learned a little bit today, and I don't know that anything could surprise us after this.
Listen, I don't mean to be a bother, but I'm having this baby now.
Let's get you to the hospital.
No. I mean right now. You're slog it down. I mean, Grandpa. And anyways, I'm glad you did it so I didn't have to.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to the idea of Sloggett being your granddad, or anyone's for that matter.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest about why I showed up like I did. But with my mom and husband gone, I felt so alone. If I hadn't found a letter from Dad's mother, I would have never known where to go to find my family, and I wasn't even sure I'd tell them if I did find them.
Well, lucky for me you did. What with you and this little peanut, I've got a bit of Nash back in my life. And besides, this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to being a grandma, and I'm loving it. Y'all stay just as long as you want to. I can't imagine anyone's happier right now than me.
Hey, y'all. Isn't it a beautiful day?
Who are you, and what have you done with Big Ethel?
Well, I seem to have had a life-changing revelation last night. It seems O.C. has a fascination with bunnies. Now, O.C. is a simple man, and he doesn't draw too fine of a line between a Playboy bunny and a big white rabbit. But I don't care. I haven't seen that man that excited since he won a weed whacker at the BMW hall. Ain't no way John Curtis Butler's getting that rabbit costume back now. Well, there's our girl. Isn't she just the sweetest thing? Yes, you are. You sure are. I am so glad that you did not name that child Cilantro Marie or something.
Well, it really came to me during that last push. Seemed right to name her after her grandmother and the clue that solved the day, Arden Rose. As you know, I'm super sensitive to signs.
Oh, and speaking of signs, O.C. was so jazzed up this morning, he got up the first thing and he made something for all of us.
I love it! Oh, me too, but population 9, who's the 9th resident?
That would be me.
Oh my gosh, you mean you're staying?
I sure am. See, you gave me, you opened my eyes and I saw my sign. There's nothing more exciting than seeing a brand new town grow and thrive. And I also brought a surprise.
Oh.
I got a surprise too.
Well, of course you are.
You are looking, oh my gosh, at the woman who not only booked a TV commercial, but an entire advertising campaign.
But you said your audition with the mattress commercial bombed.
Oh, it did. I was so tired from all that stuff we've been doing that when I laid down on that mattress to say my lines, I fell asleep. They couldn't wake me for hours.
And Ricky Long hired you anyway?
Well, he didn't. But Jarvis Wamball come into the mattress store to buy him and I on a new headboard. And he was watching me lying there on that mattress, sleeping like a queen. And when I finally come to, Jarvis asked me to do a TV commercial for Wamball's Funeral Home. Why not go out in style? After all, you only die once. And all I have to do is lay there in the casket of the month. I get paid for doing nothing. It's the American dream.
city manager. Hey, Winona's trailer is still empty. Why don't we use that for our city hall? It's a little saggy and broken down around the edges, but
Hell, so are we.
Would you all look at this? Out of one really tough week, we all found something that makes us happy.
I'm done.
Y'all can relax. I just patrolled the entire town of Double Wide. It's quiet out there, not a perp inside. Well, there's our little girl. How you doing, Laura?
We're good. I like your uniform.
Yeah, me too. I look good.
well, I'm glad you're liking your new job, baby, but shouldn't you be in a dress? The pageant's in a few hours.
No, I ain't gonna be in the contest.
What?
Well, no, I got a job to do. Keeping these mean streets safe for our little girl here. And besides that, well, I never figured I was gonna win that pageant by shelling peas. Besides, I found somebody else to take my place. And he's twice as talented as I am, and he's better looking than me too.
Who is it?
Butler, better watch out. I'm in it to win it.
I gotta hand it to you, Sloggett. If you're trying to make up for all those years of honoring us, this is a dang good start.
I'm doing it for my girls. I just wish I could take you with me tonight, Miss Martin Rose.
Mr. Sloggett, we better hurry up and get to the pageant. You still got some work to do on your face. A lot of work.
But before you go, let's celebrate the birth of a new town and its newest member.
Perfect. What do we say? Happy birthday?
I think I've got a better song to sing than that. There's a yellow rose in Texas that I'm gonna see. Nobody else could miss her, not half as much as me. She cried so when I left her, it like broke her heart.
And
If I